Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Looking for a life insurance company that specializes in what you actually need? Protection. Call Danny today with Symmetry Financial. Danny is certified in all 50 states, which means Symmetry Financial is not limited and has over 30 companies to choose from. Symmetry Financial has proved time and time again that their options and pricing is just better than the rest. Give Danny a call today at 828-994-1681 to see how Symmetry Financial can make life simple.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
The following is a presentation of the CRN Sports Network, solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission without the express written consent of the Raleigh Firebirds and CRN Sports Network and the Basketball League is restricted and prohibited. Follow us online at crnsports.org. It's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful spring Monday afternoon. Sunny skies, getting ready for a beautiful Carolina sunset. Temperatures at 69 and holding. And the CRN Sports Network is ready to bring you this great American pastime called baseball. From Pleasant Field, non-conference action with the North Carolina High School Athletic Association between the 0-1 Clayton Comets hosting the 2-1 Garner Magnet Trojans. Good evening. I'm Wesley Outland, joined by Bruce Barrett. And Bruce, we have got a fantastic night of baseball planned here. They're going to wrap up the series. Garner got one from us 3-2 last Wednesday night.
Yeah, and of course the Comets are coming out. They're being introduced right now on the field, but the Comets are coming out. They're very confident. They played a really good game of baseball. It was just late in the game. There was a couple of runs that was scored by Garner. Both of them unearned runs. The pitchers had a great night. Epperbeck, he came out of that game with 1.05 ERA,
for sure,
which is absolutely fantastic for a high school baseball player in his first game. Tonight, we'll have another pitcher coming out for the Comets. It'll be Tristan Rooney. That'll be the hurler tonight, starting in his first game.
We are set. Player introductions are ongoing at this time. And again, we are ready for this matchup on the CRN Sports Network. It is, of course, the 0-1 Clayton Comets under the direction of Coach Brandon Lust. They're coming off of that loss. And honestly, me and you, we called the game as their opener the other night. And even me and you said, they played really good baseball. They just made some errors there at the last home stretch, and it cost them.
Well, the strikeout that they got and the ball got by the catcher put a runner on base. That runner advanced all the way around and scored. That's an unearned run. And then in the bottom of the seventh with the bases loaded, a runner was walked, and that ended the game. How about this, though, for Clayton, batting-wise? Clayton's coming into this game batting .286 with an on-base percentage of .333.
Wow.
When you have pitchers that can pitch, and have like 1 ERA, they came out with 8 hits, and they out-hit the Trojans. They're a very good baseball team, and I'm looking for big results tonight.
They are playing the national anthem here at Pleasant Field. We are going to stay on the air here for you for the pregame show, as we will stand, because we do love America, but we are on the air, though. You can't hear the national anthem playing except in the ambient noise in the background. But I will tell you this, for Coach Brandon Lusk and the Comets, they've got to come back off of that loss. And, I wouldn't say that it was a devastating loss because they come so close on the cusp of winning. Those mistakes in the last 2 innings is what cost them the game. And they were hanging with Garner on a wet, soggy, muddy field, might I add, though.
I'm sorry, but if we were playing golf, we would have had plenty of times where we were able, ground unable to play. They'd pick the ball and get you a club drop. We saw balls that hit the ground that just plugged into the ground. In fact, one of the outfielders we were talking to had the same thing happen to him in the outfield, and he had to raise his hand, and of course that's a ground rule double when the ball is plugged into the ground.
And you said that allows them to get 4 outs instead of 3.
Well, the pass ball to the catcher, when the pitch got by the catcher on the third swinging strike and first base was open, the batter can steal, if you will, first base. If the ball doesn't get thrown to the first baseman for the out, they have to complete the out. He got to the base, and that put the tying run that they batted around and was able to get him in to score, which tied the game, and then the walk in the 7th inning.
But we have to put all that aside now.
That's
we got to
right.
prepare for another day. It's a great game of baseball. We are for the next 4 nights covering Clayton Comets baseball and softball. He's Bruce Barrett. I'm Wesley Outland on the mound pitching for the Clayton Comets. As, of course, the Garner Magnet Trojans will get first licks at bat. It is going to be the pitcher tonight of Tristan Rooney, number 20, sophomore pitcher for Clayton, and pitching for the Garner Magnet Trojans after a great performance by Jake Good. Harrison Garner, the junior pitcher, will be on the mound tonight for the Garner Magnet Trojans. So, again, 2-1 Garner Magnet Trojans, the 0-1 Clayton Comets here at Pleasant Field. This should be a great matchup on the CRN Sports Network this evening.
Yeah, Rooney's coming in. This is his first game, and the battery today is going to be Rooney, and the catcher is going to be number 14, and that's going to be Hall will be doing the catching tonight. So that's going to be the battery for the Comets, and it's going to be important tonight for that battery to really do some really good pitch selections and don't let a ball get away from them, as we just saw while they're warming up take place.
Garner
can't afford that.
Garner is the away colors. They're wearing blue pants, black jerseys with blue numbers to match blue helmets for their away colors. Home squad is the Clayton Comets, white on white with blue numbers, blue stripes on their clothes. The field lineup includes pitching Tristan Rooney. At the catching position is going to be, of course, Reynolds Hall, number 14. First base, Marcus Coates, number 18. Second base, Bryson Griffith, number 3. At third base, it is going to be Sam Carmillo, number 5. Left field is Patrick Manning, 1. Center field, Jackson Dunlap, number 8. Camden Capusta, right field at number 7. Shortstop, Clay Clenard, number 11. And, of course, those are the players. DH, if needed. There is no DH for Clayton tonight.
Yeah, the pitcher's going to be swinging. And from what I understand, he can really do it. He's got an all-around game. And I want to say this also about the shortstop, Clenard. If you remember, he was the one that had that unassisted double play for Clayton the other night when we covered them on Thursday. So he really feels his position really well. And, in fact, the entire infield is very, very gifted.
Up to the plate first to hit for Garner. It's number 11, Nolan McLean, shortstop senior. Ready for the first pitch to come in on a beautiful Monday here in Clayton. First pitch is in from Rooney. This game is underway, and they're going to call ball 1.
A little bit outside there on that first pitch. McLean is the shortstop for Garner.
Now, Bruce has got a lot of stats about each player for thanks to Max Preps for Clayton. Garner is kind of lying in the weeds. We're kind of, besides what we saw them do last Wednesday, they're coming off of a loss, by the way, to Wake Forest.
And that's a called strike right down the pipe.
And if I remember correctly, Bruce Barrett, they're splitting the series because game 1 they beat Wake Forest. Mm-hmm. They lost the other night to Wake Forest, and they, of course, beat Clayton.
Hit the batter.
Hit the batter. Player taking a hit. He'll walk to first. Nolan McLean, senior. Hit by the pitch by Tristan Rooney. And this will bring up our second man at the plate. Number 7, Caden Brown, senior center fielder.
So the shortstop for Garner is now on first base. He'll take his lead.
And the pitch. He tries to bunt it, bounces off the nets. No good. And they'll go back to their places. Caden Brown, center fielder.
Looked like they were trying to do a bunt, probably some type of sacrifice to put McLean into scoring position.
Yes, sir. So this game underway here. Want to say hello to Kim Winslow, tuning in Florida.
And there's runners going. There's a throw.
Throw to
It's going to be late.
Safe. And a steal by McLean after he got hit by his pitch. He advances from first to second on the stealing of the base. And the count is now at 1-1 with still Brown at the plate. Hello to Kim Hanning Winslow. She is joining baseball tonight, preseason. Braves and Red Sox. Go Boston. Go Braves. I'm kind of torn between that because I like the Atlanta Braves, but I also like the Boston Red Sox. So whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, they're in two different leagues, American and National League.
And how about this? She's at a Major League preseason baseball game, Bruce Barrett, and she's listening to Comets and Trojans on the CRN Sports Network. Thank you, Kim.
We appreciate that shout-out. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on the batter. Brown. Runner on second. No outs.
Pitch. Bounces off the bat. Dings into the dugout for home. And the count's at 1-2 now here at Pleasant Field. This is the first game of a doubleheader at home. They'll be at home tomorrow night against Apex. We'll have coverage for you beginning at 6:45 on the CRN Sports Network as Rooney sets in to throw his 6th pitch of the day. Oh, wow. Wow. Swinging close to hitting the batter of Brown. Brown had to duck and go for cover, Bruce Barrett.
That's right. Had to dig him a trench down there in the left batter's box.
For sure.
Gopher's hole.
The pitch is now at 2-2. Runner at second. A lot of twos here in the mix. Second pitcher of the year after Erpenbeck pitched at Garner. Pitch coming in from
Called
Brown.
strike.
Strike is in. First strike of the game. And
that ball was
out.
A nasty curveball.
Yes,
nasty
sir.
curveball.
Strike 3. If 1 out on the board. Still a runner at second with number 11, Nolan McLean, and here comes number 21, Harrison Garner, the junior, and he'll be pitching for the Trojans here tonight at Pleasant Field. First pitch coming in as the man at second checks his run.
And here we go.
Foul and no good. He's going to try to run for third, but they call foul. He's going to go back.
Yeah, well, nothing hurt there by taking off because if the ball didn't get tipped, he'd be standing on third base now with 1 out.
That's true.
Runner is in scoring position.
So we have number 21, Harrison Garner, at the plate for Garner. The Garner Magnet Trojans are coming off of a loss to Wake Forest Roseville the other night. Clayton has not played since Wednesday when they lost to Garner 3-2 at Trojan Park, and 0-2 on your count now for Garner in 21.
Yeah, that ballpark, if both teams would have brought their horses, they could have played water polo.
It was a wet field for sure.
You'll get that later.
For sure. It was a wet field. The pitch comes in from Rooney. Dings it. Look out, parking lot. Car going into the ball going into the parking lot there after he dings it out of play.
I didn't hear any alarms go off, so everything's good.
I try to park exactly behind the back of the tower. If you notice that, so if it bounces off the building, it's at least going to roll down. So it's not going to unless it's just fate where it just pops fly and hits the windshield. So that's the only danger of baseball.
Strike 3 call.
Strike 3, 2 outs in a row on Garner. Boy, Tristan Rooney, it took a little bit for him to warm up. Got himself a player at second base with Nolan McLean taking a hit on the pitch. But after that, he's had 2 straight outs in a row. And this will bring up Bryson Galloway, the DH for the Garner Magnet Trojans, number 15. Still no score. Top of the first. Runner at second after hit by the pitch by Nolan McLean, number 11. He's at second. And Rooney will step and reset, and so will Galloway in 15, Bruce.
Okay, what they're doing, they're giving the runner on second base like they're going to do a throw to him. He's just trying to distract him. Then he goes back to his position. And there's another foul ball. Hey, you guys watch that escape over there, okay? Because it's heading right to my direction.
It is.
You're talking about back here. I'm over there.
Yeah, I don't know why you parked to the side.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking.
Count is 0-1. Beautiful Monday night for baseball. We've got 4 games for you this week on the CRN Sports